only local morning show, giving you exclusive access into people, businesses, and events in our community. We're bringing you this show live, daily, weekdays at 9:30 a.m. with your host, me, Maddie Mushton. Before we dive into today's show, every week we highlight someone, an educator, student, business, or organization from our greater West Bloomfield community going above and beyond. If you're interested in submitting an entry for someone, you can scan the QR code on the screen and fill out the Google form with the person's name, their contact information, and reasons why you think they should be recognized here on the Splash Live for our Person of the Week. Now let's go check out what's going on in our greater West Bloomfield community. The first event we want to look at is the West Bloomfield Township Public Library virtual events. The West Bloomfield Township Public Library are hosting a ton of fun and educational events for residents in West Bloomfield and all age groups. Today they have their virtual storybook adventures at 10:30 a.m. that brings your child on a virtual journey to explore their favorite storybook characters. In this program, the library celebrates a favorite storybook character each week through sing and dance that helps celebrate reading with characters in your child. This program is recommended for ages 2 to 5 years, and the storybook kits for this program can be rented out through the library. For this event and all other virtual events that are happening at the library, you can register on their website at westbloomfieldlibrary.org. Something else that is also ongoing in the library is your ability to rent out those great literacy and tender topic kits to help your child with their literacy skills and ways to learn about tough topics that are happening in our community. If you're interested in renting out either of these kits, you can do so by stopping into the library or calling the Youth Services Desk to reserve that kit of your choice. Our next event we want to look at is the Sylvan Lake History Talk. Join Sylvan Lake historian Helen Jane Peters today, Thursday, April 28th at 6:30 p.m. at the Sylvan Lake Community Center to learn more about the history of the Sylvan Lake community. All Sylvan Lake residents are welcome, and there will be snacks and beverages provided as you learn more about the prettiest little city in Michigan. Helen Jane will walk the group through the history of Sylvan Lake, how it started, where the land was bought from, and so much more. So make sure to bring questions for her, and she will answer those at the end of the presentation. The last event we want to look at is the Sylvan Lake Swap and Sale. If you're looking to either sell, donate your outgrown or unwanted outdoor items, Sylvan Lake is hosting their first annual summer swap and sale on May 1st from 11 to 4 p.m. Here you can bring your items such as kayaks, beach games, and lake gear, and all other summer-related objects to either donate, sell, or swap with a Sylvan Lake neighbor. Check-in for these items go from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., and the actual sale and swapping of these items will begin at 11 a.m. If you have any questions about what you can bring, how to register, or where to go, you can contact Misty Markham at 248-480-6080. If you have an event you would like us to feature here on the Splash Live, you can send us a message on our social media pages at Civic Center TV and on Facebook at Civic Center TV 15. Coming up, I'll be talking with Ashley Stokes, the Recreation Manager for West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation. But before that, throughout the school district, there are amazing teachers that are making an impact on the students that they have here in Greater West Bloomfield. I got to sit down with teacher Kara Weil, a kindergarten teacher at Gretschko Elementary, who is nominated for the 2022 Oakland County Outstanding Teacher of the Year Award, and asked her about that nomination and what the school district means to her. Let's go check it out. The West Bloomfield School District has a ton of exceptional teachers that should be recognized for the work that they're doing inside the classroom. Carol Wild, a kindergarten teacher at Gretschko Elementary, got nominated for the 2022 Oakland County Outstanding Teacher of the Year Award, and we got to sit down with her and ask her what this nomination meant to her.
Well, I was very surprised when I was told a few weeks ago by my principal, Mrs. Sally Drummond, that she had nominated me for the Oakland County Outstanding Teacher of the Year for 2022. I was really surprised. I was really grateful, and I thought, you know, I've been in the district for 23 years now, and I really feel like that nomination is not just me. I feel like it is all of my colleagues as well. We are all together as a team, wanting what's best for students. We help each other in every way. We support each other. To me, that nomination, for as happy as I am, and I'm so grateful and thank you and love being recognized for working hard, it does in my heart go to all of my colleagues here at Gretschko. I had a degree in communications and I worked in retail, and so when I decided to go back to school to be a teacher, and when I graduated, I was 29 years old. So it was really a second career choice for me. You know, I think that I found my calling when I did decide to be a teacher. This is my 23rd year. I have only worked in West Bloomfield schools. I've never worked in any other district. I never substituted. The student body, a lot of it has changed over the last 23 years. But the one thing that I can say about West Bloomfield is the support that I've gotten over the last 23 years, the challenges that have been, you know, brought to me, and people believing in me that I can, you know, do things that are hard. I feel that has been one of the best experiences working in West Bloomfield, because I have so much support from parents. The students are wonderful. The administration has been amazing to me, so I wouldn't want to work anywhere else. I'm honored to have been nominated for the Oakland County 2022 Outstanding Teacher of the Year, and I hope that next year and into the future that I'm able to take what I've learned and what has gotten me to receive that nomination and spread it among new educators coming in.
Congratulations to Carol Wild for the nomination of the 2022 Oakland County Outstanding Teacher of the Year Award, and thank you for all that you do to impact the lives of our students in the West Bloomfield School District. Reporting for the Splash Live, I'm Maddie Muschin. Congratulations again to Carol Weil on the nomination, and thank you for sharing your passion with teaching with your students and future educators down the road. Later on, we'll be taking a look at our Person of the Week, who is dedicated to changing the fitness lives of her clients here in Greater West Bloomfield. But before that, I'll be talking with Ashley Stokes, the Recreation Manager for West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation. All that and more after this short break.
We'll be right back with the Splash Live.
In the face of COVID-19, staying healthy is important. And now the same is true as we face the flu. Influenza has the potential to infect millions, putting lives and the healthcare system at risk. Fortunately, it's easy to protect yourself. The flu vaccine is safe and effective, and with COVID-19 still spreading, it's essential. To see how you can hit this virus head on, visit michigan.gov/flu.
Can I ask you a question? Why do you want to get the COVID-19 vaccine?
I don't like getting sick. The virus will die. It will be easy to not catch it. Keep my family safe and keep playing soccer. Because I love being vaccinated.
What's your hope for everyone?
I hope everybody gets the vaccine to keep safe and strong. Be like happy, having fun everywhere. Everyone stay safe and hope you get the vaccine.
And now, back to the Splash Live.
Welcome back to the Splash Live. I'm your host, Maddie Muschin. Joining us now to talk about all the great things that are on the horizon for West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation is Ashley Stokes, the Recreation Manager for West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation. Ashley, thanks so much for joining us again this morning.
Hi, how are you? Thanks for having me.
I'm doing great, Ashley. How are you?
Great to be good. It's Thursday, almost Friday. Always a plus.
So, Ashley, as the weather is kind of cold today, we're looking to warmer weather, and especially spring and summer for West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation. Can you tell us a little bit about all the great things that will be happening, specifically with those summer camps that you guys are holding for West Bloomfield Parks?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, we're definitely looking forward to some more sunshine and the temperatures rising. So basically for our summer camps, this week we opened up our registration. So definitely make sure you guys are getting your forms in, your camp forms in, so you can register and take advantage of the great opportunities we have through our camps. We have a number of offerings starting from age 3 to 14. We have something for someone in that age range. It could be STEM programming, art, sports, some of our traditional day camps, as well as some nature camps. So we have a lot of variety, to say the least. So I'm sure you'll find something for your kiddo to be entertained throughout the summer.
So Ashley, when you talk about those traditional summer camps for someone that maybe has never sent their child to a summer camp before, can you talk a little bit about what that means to have a traditional summer camp here in West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation?
Sure. So it's our Camp WB program. We service ages 6 to 11. So basically, it's a day program. We run from 9 to 3. We have a host of activities. We brought back field trips this year, so that's super exciting. Coming out of COVID, trying to get a little bit more normal when it comes to our camp programming. So we have arts and crafts, different sports, physical activities. We'll have some nature education, as well as some fishing. We'll do canoeing bi-weekly. We would have some water activities. We're going to visit our Lily Pad Springs splash park throughout the summer as well. So yeah, we're going to keep the kids super busy, super engaged. There's definitely something there for all the kiddos to enjoy, and then they'll have choice in what they would like to do game-wise as well. So yeah, it's just basically exposing them to a number of things, and then providing a safe environment for them to, socialize with peers their own age.
And Ashley, for some of those other specialized camps, including the STEM camps and those sports camps that you guys offer, could you give us a little bit more in-depth insight into specifically what those camps entail for our viewers who are interested in registering for those?
Sure. So our STEM camps, we have contract with Snapology. So all of their camps are actually going to be located at Scotch Elementary School. So they basically have half-day offerings, so you can sign up for a camp from 9 to 12 or from 1 to 4. And if you would like to sign up for the whole day, they offer supervised lunch, so you'll be able to drop them off from 9 to 4. And those vary as far as different themes and age groups. So you have more robotics kind of camp, then you have some more maybe animation, and then there's also some Lego-based camps as well. So those ranged as far as like just their interest level, and then also what fits with their age group. So it could be 5 to 10-year-olds, 4 to 6-year-olds, 7 to 14. So it just varies based on that theme and those different offerings for that age group. And then as far as our sports camps, those can take place at Drake Sports Park or at Marchbank Park. And those range from basketball to soccer to baseball. We have a number of different offerings for them to take part in. That also is based on age as well. So we have like our mini hawks for our super young kiddos to kind of dabble in a number of sports. And then we have some golf. We have beach volleyball for some of our older kiddos from 9 to 12. So we definitely have niche sports, but then we also have the ability for kids to kind of dabble in multiple sports within that camp week as well.
And Ashley, for our viewers who are interested in registering for any of these great summer camps, you said that registration opens this week. Can you give us some information on how one of the residents here in West Bloomfield can find all the information to register their kiddos for those camps?
Sure. Well, you can go straight to our camp page at wbparks.org/camps. So it has our camp guide that basically runs down our schedule for the whole summer, as well as our parent handbook for our Camp WB program. Some frequently asked questions as well. And then it has, if you scroll down to the lower half of that page, we'll have a number of links for you to click on for the camp packet. So be able to get that information. It's a fillable document, so you can do everything from your computer and then just email it to us. Or if you prefer to do things in person, you can always drop it off. You also have the opportunity to register over the phone. So we have some various ways for you to kind of get that registration process completed. And if you have any questions, we're always here to help you out. You can give me a call on my direct line at 248-451-1916 or our front desk at 248-451-1900. We're here to help you get through the paperwork process as well as trying to find the best fit for your camper this summer as well.
And then Ashley, as we wrap up, obviously, with all these great summer camps, you guys need camp counselors to help watch all of those kids that you guys have participating. Can you give us some information on how you guys are still hiring for those camp counselor positions, and if someone was interested, where they can find that application?
Sure. So same section as far as our wbparks.org/employment page. You'll be able to find the details of the position. We have like a quick little summary on the initial page, but once you click on the actual link, provides all the details as well as the dates for camp and training. And then we also have our application online as well, so you can complete that. And if you're also just interested in kind of getting some more information before you go through the whole application process, we have an interest form, so you can click on that link, and then we can reach out to you and provide any additional information you would like to know regarding the camp counselor position or any of our other seasonal positions we have available at this time. We have some at our splash park as well as our parks. So we are here to answer any questions, to kind of lead you in the right path as far as either as camp counselor, working at our splash park, or working through our park system. Yeah, whatever you guys need, just reach out to us and we can answer your questions regarding those positions. We start as young as 15 and go as old. Some of our adults that sign up for our, or not sign up, apply for our parks position, sometimes are retirees. So we have a large range that we can help provide some employment opportunities for.
Well, Ashley, it's always a pleasure to have you here on the Splash Live. Thanks so much for giving us all that great information on your summer camps happening this summer.
Thanks for having me. You have a great day, okay?
Thanks, Ashley. You too.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Once again, I was joined by Ashley Stokes, the Recreation Manager for West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation, giving us some great information about their summer camps as well as their hiring process. Our person of the week this week is someone who is improving the lives of the residents in Greater West Bloomfield through helping them with their health and nutrition. Gail Taub gives us advice and tips each week here on the Splash Live about health and wellness and exercise to give our viewers helpful information. Let's go check out all of the reasons why we named Gail Taub our person of the week. Our person of the week this week is someone who frequently joins us on the Splash Live to talk about health and wellness in our Greater West Bloomfield community. Gail Taub, personal trainer, nutrition coach, and owner of Gazelle Health, shares her passion for fitness and nutrition with our viewers each week. After struggling with her own fitness journey, Gail started her company to help others like her who need guidance to find what is right for them.
So after about 27 years in business, corporate America, I decided to leave that kind of my career behind. And about 12 years ago, I got my own health and wellness under control. I made a lot of big changes, and I realized that there was an opportunity to help people, but maybe a little differently than what is currently out there. So instead of kind of going the route of helping people to know what to do by telling them what to do, what to eat, what is good for them, how to lose a pound, how to feel healthy in a way that makes sense for them, I went the route of coaching. And so really from the perspective of health and wellness, everybody's needs are different, and I'm qualified and certified to help in any way that is necessary for that person. And the ultimate goal is really to have them be autonomous.
Gail's passion for helping others is evident in the ways that she works with her clients to understand what type of guidance they need. She prides herself in having genuine conversations with their clients to find the perfect personalized plan that will make them feel confident in their fitness routine. Gail also gives her time freely and talks with us each week on the Splash Live about health and wellness topics such as fueling your body for a workout and how to find the facts about working out that give our viewers necessary information. Gail's drive to help others like her who are struggling to find confidence in working out makes an impact in the lives of those she works with. Through her work with people that need help to get their health in check and are looking for an expert to guide them in their journey, Gail is changing the lives of those around her. Gail's care for her clients and generous giving of her time to talk with us each week on the Splash Live is why we named Gail Taub our Person of the Week. Thank you again to Gail Taub for all the work that she does in our community to help those with their health and wellness journey, as well as joining us each week on the Splash Live to give our viewers those great health and wellness tips. It's now time to check out our interview that we had earlier in the week with two of the cast members of the West Bloomfield High School's production of Big Fish, as well as their drama director, Christine Stevens. Their play starts today, so let's go check out that great interview that we had. Joining us now to talk about the West Bloomfield High School production of Big Fish that's happening this weekend is Christine Stevens, the drama director at West Bloomfield High School, alongside two of her cast members, Izzy Massolino and Drew Smith. Thank you all so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So Christine, let's first start off with you. Can you tell us a little bit of background information on Big Fish and what people can expect when they come to see that great production that you guys are putting out this weekend?
Yes, I'd be happy to talk about our amazing spring musical. It's a new musical. It's titled Big Fish, and it's based on the book by Daniel Wallace. And not most people, but some people have seen the movie by Tim Burton. So this musical is kind of an amalgamation of the two stories brought together and then enhanced with stunning music by Andrew Lippa. And it is a story about a man who dreams big. He's over the top, and he's a big fish in a small town. And he wants to go and experience life and inspire his son. But his son doesn't really understand him or believe in magic and fantasy. And so there's this big conflict between them. And what I love about the story is that it's a good reminder that it's important to believe in things that are bigger than life and to inspire others and to tell stories that last long after we're gone.
So we have two very talented high schoolers here as well. So Izzy, you play Sandra Bloom in the play, and then Drew, you are playing Will Bloom in the play. So Izzy, let's start off with you. Can you tell us a little bit about your role as Sandra and how rehearsals have been going thus far?
My role as Sandra, it was a difficult role to characterize. She's a mother, and she unconditionally loves her husband. Will is my son. Rehearsals have been going really well so far. It's been a little difficult and like tiring, but the product, yeah, and I dyed my hair, but the product is going to be really amazing.
And then Drew, you got a really cool opportunity to meet the original Will Bloom, Bobby Steggert, who visited West Bloomfield High School a while back. I was there, I saw you guys performing for him, and it was just so awesome. But can you tell us a little bit about that experience and what it was like for you personally?
Yeah, man, it was so surreal. I'm a theater kid, and I've always been a theater kid growing up. And between, going to, seeing, actors at a stage door is one thing, but having him come here and just sharing his experiences, and it was definitely more of a learning opportunity than I thought it was, because Bobby would ask a question, and it would be kind of an open-ended question for everyone to answer, and it helped me characterize Will a lot, because he has very when he played Will, he brought in a bunch of elements from his own life, and he kind of was very helpful in showing me what elements to bring into my life and how I can create a new character using my personality, and not necessarily using his personality, but using events that have happened in my life. So it's really fun.
And Christine, could you talk to us a little bit about what it means to be able to be back doing in-person shows, especially with a big audience at West Bloomfield High School this weekend?
Oh, it's such a wonderful feeling. We had a very long day of tech on Saturday, and the whole time I was thinking, gosh, I'm stressed and I'm pulled in a million directions, but this is what I missed during the shutdown, the pandemic, is the heat, the activity, the excitement, the chaos of theater is just so unique to theater and so beautiful in its complexity. And this show is big. I feel like the music direction I got in a little bit over our heads, but the kids are so talented and so amazing. And the orchestra is all students, and the technical theater group is all students. So the fact that we have been able to come together as a theater community after being apart for so long is just so heartwarming. And this tale is I think perfect to tell the world, the community right now, because it's about continuing to dream and to believe even when others don't. And I just think it's perfect. It feels so refreshing, and I can't wait to have an audience.
And Christine, if one of our viewers or listeners would like to purchase tickets to go see your production this weekend, can you give us some information on how they can go about doing so?
Yes, you are welcome to purchase tickets at the website called ShowTix, T-I-X, 4 U, just the letter U.com, ShowTix4U.com, and then they can also purchase tickets at the door before the performance. And the show dates are April 28th, 29th, and 30th at 7 p.m. and April 30th at 1 p.m. as well. So 2 shows on Saturday. And yeah, this is definitely a show not to miss. These students are incredible.
And as we wrap up, Izzy and Drew, can you guys give a little bit of a background information on our audience, some fun things to look forward to, and if they haven't gotten their tickets yet, maybe a little bit of a preview of some things that they can enjoy this weekend to see Big Fish?
Yeah, so there's 2 clear lines in this show. There's reality, and then there's this imaginary fantasy. And we have our wonderful set designers have come up with this phenomenal way to bring out this imagination, bring out these quite literally larger than life sets and characters. Come see the show. And it's just incredible. So many colors, and it's absolutely insane.
In addition to that, our costume team, although small, they have been doing amazing. Yeah. They're in charge of hair, makeup, and costumes, and also some props as well. And that's also going to be beautiful.
There's some interesting costumes in the show too, so come see them.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us here on the Splash Live this morning. And Izzy and Drew, congratulations and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
If you're interested in seeing West Bloomfield High School's production of Big Fish this weekend and you haven't gotten your tickets yet, you can either get those at the door or on their website at showtix4u.com, so you can make sure to see that play and see all the great work that the students and the teachers have done to get this production for their spring musical. That's going to do it for today's show. Thank you again to Ashley Stokes, the Recreation Manager for West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation, for joining us this morning on the Splash Live to talk about their great summer camps that they have, as well as how to apply for an application if you're looking to become a camp counselor for West Bloomfield Parks. A special thanks to our Zoom producer, Jared Clark, for coordinating the Zoom and making sure our guests joined us. As always, a big thank you to Calvin Brown, our board operator and director, for making the show possible each and every morning. And thank you for joining me as we explored all of the people and events in our greater West Bloomfield community. As always, you can make sure to tune in live on Civic Center TV, on Comcast Channel 15 and AT&T Channel 99, Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. to catch up on what's going on in our greater West Bloomfield community. You can also watch our show every morning on My Michigan TV. It's the new streaming service that covers all of the great people and events happening around Michigan. If you're interested in watching, you can either head over to mymytv.com or download the free My Michigan TV app for your smartphone and smart TV. You can also check out all of our archived interviews and stories by visiting civiccentertv.com and following us on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. For all of our friends in Orchard Lake, Sylvan Lake, West Bloomfield, and Keagle Harbor, I'm Maddie Mushton. Thank you for watching The Splash Live.